Hello and welcome to my summer TBR. So for the next 3 months, I only want to read a lot of romantic themed stuff, so romance books or romantasy, because I don't know why, for me summer is romance vibes. That's what I usually like to read in summer, so I will be doing that. As per usual, I'm only doing all of the reading challenges and I'm not picking actual books for just pleasure, because I am in fact a mood reader, and even these books, I'm not sure if I'm gonna read them. So yeah, it's very loose. At least the ones for July are probably set in stone. The rest may change, especially books that are really big, but we'll get to that. I have separated all of the books into each month, so we're gonna start with July, which is like tomorrow. So for Magical Readathon, the prompt is to read a 5-star prediction, and then a bunch of other things, but mainly a 5-star prediction. And for that, I'm going to be choosing Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood, which is a fake dating romance, I'm pretty sure. I think I've heard people say that this is the best of the STEM series, I think that is called. Whatever. I'm not really sure what this is about, but I don't like knowing what books are about before reading them, especially romance. I just like knowing a general idea when I buy them, and then I completely forget them. But I've loved every single Ali Hazelwood book I've read so far, so I'm very excited for this. And then I have the 2 buzzwords, so the Buzzword and the Buzz cover. Something to do with the cover. So I might confuse this, but I'm pretty sure the buzzword is punctuation. And for that I chose check and mate because it has the little, is it called ampersand? I have no clue. We have the little and. I think that's an and. Yeah. So another Ali Hazelwood for the same month. I'm still very excited. I think this is a YA romance and it's centered around chess, and that is all I know. And then the Buzzword cover challenge is to have something that is technology, and for that I'm picking Dating and Dragons. I may have stretched this a little bit, but I'm still counting it because I really want to read this. There is a tiny microphone because they do have like a podcast or a little show that they film, so I'm gonna use it. I want to read this. This is book 2 of a romance series centered around Dungeons and Dragons, which I really enjoy. I love watching Critical Role, and I don't remember their names, but I'll put it on the screen. They're really funny, especially the animation version of their campaigns. Love it. So obviously I really enjoy this series. This is book 2. It is about 2 people in this Dungeons and Dragons group that film their campaigns, and there's kind of like a forbidden love kind of energy. Moving on to August. Why am I sweating? I don't know. Magical Readathon's prompt is to read something with stars on the cover. And I have a lot of options, but for now I'm picking Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim. There's small stars all over the cover. Hopefully you can see. Maybe if I had my face. Could you see? I don't know. And I feel like this is kind of a Mulan retelling. It's about a girl who dresses up as a man to try to become the imperial tailor or something. I don't remember, but I've heard really good things, so I'm very excited. I'm gonna say that about a lot. Then for Buzzword, the buzzword is to have with in the title, and for that I'm picking The Deal with the Elf King by Elise Kova. I bought this like this year, and this is about a elf king who takes a woman every year, and I think they all die, and our main character is the one who's next. And I don't know anything else. As I said, I don't like knowing, but I feel like it has potential, if that makes sense. And for the buzzword cover, the item you have to have on your cover is a transportation, like a vehicle. For that I'm using Road Trip by Beth O'Leary. This is about 2 groups of people. 2 of them have previously dated and I think they've broken up, and they have to carpool because one of the cars breaks down or something, and they're headed to a wedding. That is all I remember. Hopefully that's right. I really loved Flatshare, so I want to read this and see if I still like this author, to read more books from this author. And finally, for September, I only have picked 2 out of the 3 prompts because I don't know about one of them, so I just didn't pick. For Magical Readathon, it is to read an orange book. So for that, and this might be very unlikely that I actually read it in a month, but maybe, I don't know, I'll try. I'm picking A Court of Silver Flames. Have I even read the 3rd book? No. I'd have to get to that in the middle before September, but I don't know. That's why this is maybe unlikely, but for now we're gonna pick this. I think this centers around one of Feyre's sisters. I think maybe Nesta, I don't know. I've also heard that people don't really like her, so I'm a bit scared. But I still want to read this series and like be up to date. So my goal this year is to finish this series. Maybe it will happen in September, but I don't know. For the buzzword, I don't know what to pick because the buzzword prompt is events and I have no clue what to pick for that. So I'm just gonna skip it. I might not even do it, to be honest, because I haven't been doing most of them. But for the buzzword cover challenge, the prompt is foliage, and for that I'm going to be picking The Rose Bargain by Sasha Payton Smith. Very hyped, for me at least. I'm very excited. I don't know if it is actually good because I haven't really seen people talk about this, so I don't know. Maybe I haven't been looking hard enough. But this is kind of like The Selection. It is Fae also. Our main character lives in a world where the Fae grant you a bargain or like a deal, but in this case they actually get to participate in a competition to be queen. I think. I don't know, but it sounds like The Selection and I love The Selection, so give me some of this. But those are all the books that I'm planning on reading for the next 3 months. I do have some holidays off, like 2 weeks off from my job, so hopefully I will get to some of these then. I'm very excited to get to most of these. The one that's daunting me the most is obviously A Court of Silver, oh my god, A Court of Silver Flames. Just because it's massive. But other than that, I'm very excited, and they're all, I think, romance heavy. But that is everything for today, and I'll see you in my next word video. Bye!